Hey guys, it's Snipe here, and welcome back to our 2019 NHL Mock Draft. So in this mock draft, I will be predicting my top 5 picks in this year's draft class, along with the Habs 15th overall pick, just for you Habs fans, as I know we are mainly a Habs focused channel. And stay tuned for a Jack Hughes video coming out pretty soon as well. So the number 1 overall draft pick, I do believe the New Jersey Devils will be selecting Jack Hughes, undoubtedly, a center from the U.S. National Development Team. He's been playing great as of recently. Obviously, he didn't play too much in the recent IHF tournament, as the U.S. was eliminated pretty early on, as opposed to Kaapo Kakko, obviously, as they did win it. But I definitely think this guy's got some amazing skills, and he's definitely going to be surrounded by some amazing players in New Jersey, especially with guys like Taylor Hall and Kyle Palmieri and Nico Hischier. This then leads on to our second overall draft pick, which is pretty obvious, I would say, from the New York Rangers, Kaapo Kakko. Now, Kaapo Kakko is an elite sniper, and he's going to be one for years to come. I would say you can definitely compare him to Teemu Selanne with the whole Finnish connection and all that. He does play for TPS in the Liga, which is the Finnish league, and he did win with Team Finland in the recent IHF World Championship. And I think that in New York, he's gonna have some great teammates for years to come as well, especially with the addition of Jacob Trouba, and he's got a center like Mika Zibanejad to possibly help him. Now, from the Chicago Blackhawks, I do believe they will be taking the center from the NCAA, Alex Turcotte. Now, while he is a small forward, you can definitely see relations with him and Alex DeBrincat, who has been more versatile on the wing as of recent. I do think Alex will be one of those players that could be a generational type player if he lives up to the same standards that Jonathan Toews or Patrick Kane have set so far for the team. He will be playing with them, obviously, and gain a lot of experience from them. And as opposed to Bowen Byram, I think that Chicago has a couple of rookies in their defensive category as opposed to their forwards that they need more of. This then leads on to the 4th overall draft pick, which belongs to the Colorado Avalanche. And I do think that now that Alex Turcotte would have been taken, Bowen Byram is the clear-cut choice from the Vancouver Giants in the WHL. Bowen Byram is a very offensive defenseman, or at least from what I've seen. He can put up some serious numbers, and he's a very good defenseman. He can move the puck really well, and I think that with a young defensive core in Colorado, he's definitely going to be one of the key pieces for years to come, especially with guys like Cale Makar at his opposite side. Now, the 5th overall pick. This is kind of where it gets a bit controversial. So there are many players at this pick going to the LA Kings that could very well be chosen, such as Cole Caulfield, Kirby Dach, Trevor Zegras. There's a lot of players that could be discussed for this pick in the draft, but I chose Dylan Cozens from the Lethbridge in the WHL. Dylan Cozens is a center, pretty big guy, coming in at 6'3". He's had a very successful season, and especially recently with the Combine, he's impressed a lot of scouts. While he also had an 84-point season recently with Lethbridge, he also put on a pretty good performance at the U18 tournament for Team Canada, and I feel like this could definitely be the pick that LA is driven to choose. Finally, now that we have concluded the top 5 overall, let's now shift our focus to the Montreal Canadiens' 15th overall pick in this year's draft. So, while there is many speculation from fans, at least, that they want Raphael Lavoie to be chosen, or personally Ryan Suzuki to be chosen, the brother of Nick Suzuki, a lot of scouts have been leaning towards Thomas Harley from the Mississauga Steelheads in the OHL, as he's a big defenseman that could definitely be a future asset for the Canadiens to be used on their top 4 possibly. While they do have more prospects now in their defensive core, like Alexander Romanov, Thomas Harley is supposed to be one of those guys that can really make an impact for the team. If it wouldn't be Thomas Harley, another guy would be Philip Broberg, but I don't feel like Philip Broberg will be available by this point, as he is a bit more of a talented defenseman, and I think he might get chosen a bit earlier on than Thomas Harley. Alright guys, so thanks for listening to my predictions for this year's draft. Let us know in the comments what your prediction would be, and until the next one, ciao.